There have been some things in my life that God has been asking me to grow in all this summer. And I would say I'm doing a solidly mediocre job at listening to him. Just honestly, confessing to you. There have been moments and days where I'm like, yeah, crushing that, totally listening to you. And then 3-4 days go by and I haven't thought about it at all, haven't prayed about it at all, certainly haven't been faithful on it at all. And so we're drawing to the close of the summer. And one day I was just thinking, all of this stuff that God has been asking me to work on is kind of catching up in my life. And I felt like he just asked me this question: do you want to be well? And as soon as he said that, I knew exactly the passage in scripture that those words were coming from. It's this incredible story in the Gospel of John where Jesus comes to this pool called the Pool of Bethesda. And there's this circumstance where if you can just make it in the pool as the first person, you will be healed. And so Jesus is entering into this environment and he sees this man who's been crippled, and he comes and he sees him, and something about this man makes him say this question: do you want to be well? It's a very offensive moment in the gospel because there's this crippled man who offers up his reason to Jesus of why he has not been healed yet. And it's very understandable. And I just remembered this story so strongly when I felt God ask me that question personally. Do you want to be well? And I had to answer honestly, yes and no. There's a part of me that, yes, I want to be well, and there's a part of me, no, I don't want to be well. I like the chaos of my life. I like this sin in my life. I like these old habits, these old rhythms that you are saying don't serve me well, but there's a part of me that just doesn't have the energy to look at this stuff and to work on it. So yes, I want to be well, but I want to be well. I want to jump to being well. I don't want to do the work to be well. And so I just let God ask me that question over and over and over again. Do you want to be well? And so I would encourage you, as you're heading into a new season, perhaps, let God ask you that question. Perhaps read John 5 and meditate on this particular story and let Jesus ask you, do you want to be well? Do you want to be well with your whole heart and soul? Have you gotten to the place where you are so tired and so fed up with your old habits and the consequences of those habits and the way that it sends your life in a direction that you never wanted? Do you want to be well? You have free will. It's crazy. God, the God of the universe, has trusted you with your life. And there are things that he will not move on and act on until the desire is within you for all of yourself to want to be well. So for me personally, what I'm doing is I'm just entering this conversation with God and saying, God, there's a part of me that wants to be well, and there's a part of me that doesn't want to be well. Transform the part of me that doesn't want to be well, because at the end of the day, I do want to be well, but I'm having trouble getting my whole self on board with that. As you're wrestling with that question, do I want to be well? I pray that God meets you in that space and that he transforms you from the inside out, that every single desire and every single fiber of your being, both mind, soul, and body, would say, yes, yes, Jesus, I want to be well. I hope that's helpful to you.